The day had finally come to see if we could get the van started, or whether it would be destined for the scrapyard. Before we did this, I had to remove some silicone from the driver's, passenger and sliding doors. My friend had silicone shut all but the rear doors to prevent cold air coming into the van in the winter months. The plan was to remove as much as possible to get all the doors to open. I started with the driver's door. I managed to get the driver's door open, but it still needed a bit more silicone removed to get the door to properly open and close. It was really tricky to remove as it would constantly break off in your hand, so this really did take some time. After I did the driver's door, I moved on to the passenger door and sliding door. I was just using a Stanley knife to cut the silicone and a flathead screwdriver to scoop it out. While I was doing this, my girlfriend was inside the van giving it a good sweep out. I had removed as much as possible, but ideally the doors would need to come off to get the remaining silicone out of the door gaps. All the doors would now open and close nicely. Dad came by with some tools to fit the new starter motor. As far as we knew, it was only the starter motor going that stopped the van from running. We brought along the old starter motor too, just to be sure they were an exact match, which they were. Dad got the new starter motor fitted. Before we tried to start the van, Dad cleaned the battery terminals as they had some corrosion on them.
That's pretty good actually.
He also cleaned the rotor arm and posts in the distributor cap, which also had some corrosion, to make sure we had the best possible chance of the van starting. It was now time to put the battery back in. With the battery connected, it was now time for the moment of truth. Would it start? Fingers crossed.
But when I put my hand up to stop, you're not going to just keep cranking it.
Right. It wasn't the ideal start. It sounded like it was trying to go, but until now we didn't check how much petrol was in the van, and annoyingly we didn't have much with us.
It's obviously going to go, isn't it?
Dad put what little petrol we did have down the carburettor in the hope that if there was some petrol in the van, it would be pumped through. You ready? And just like that, it started. After pushing the choke in, it actually sounded alright, having not started in nearly 2 years. This was really good news and meant that the project could go ahead. The next step will be to get it transported to where we will be working on the van. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and ring the bell to see what happens next.